Okay, the time is now 7 o'clock. I'd like to call this regular Economic Development Commission meeting to order. We'll start with roll call on my left.
Carrie Tatro.
Tom Sinkewicz.
June Gagney.
Shannon Fagan.
And Denise is absent. Any additions to the agenda? Okay. Moving on to approval of the meeting minutes from August 15th. Sent out, posted. Questions, comments?
They look good to me.
Good to me.
Yeah, there's no issues. I'll make a motion to approve.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Motion is second to approve the meeting minutes from August 15th. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. All right, public participation.
Oh, yeah, actually, I do have something to
Okay.
ask. I spoke with Beth Anderson, the rec director, this morning, and she was just reaching out for sponsors for the Veterans 5K in November. And I told her she should come and ask. She said, could you just ask them if they might know somebody? You could contact her and maybe, help her find some sponsors for it.
What was the date for the?
I think it was the 9th, November 9th, I think she said.
And it's at Shepherd Hill, right?
Yeah.
So you're looking for sponsors.
Yeah, I can certainly go through my network.
Right. Your business might want to. Who
Yeah.
knows? Yeah.
All right, great. If nothing else, moving on to reports.
So I didn't print out the normal reports we have been because there really hasn't been a lot. It's kind of a lull in grants right now. We will be approaching a big grant opening in about October. That's when the SIF grant will open. That's for Interrail. Currently, we will be going out to bid shortly for the structural analysis, and we plan to apply for the SIF grant for probably $15 million. So that would be our big to-do.
How much?
$15 million.
15.
Yeah. Just some updates for projects we have going on. Lions Park, the old basketball court has been removed. If you've looked over there, we do have grass growing. It is growing nicely. The new one is currently being painted. They are doing the second coat tomorrow. The lines will not be done because we told them that it has to be useful for Celebrate Plainfield Day. So the lines will be done next week. They said we'll come back to do that. So it'll be good for Celebrate Plainfield Day. There is limited color options, so we did a kind of a dark gray with light gray lines. I wouldn't stand out too much, but it looks nice. Let's see, we have the fitness court grand opening and ribbon cutting this Saturday during Celebrate Plainfield Day. It'll start at 10:10 because PBA has their opening prayer from Hall Suite, so we just postponed 10 minutes. You guys are all welcome to join. Shepherd Hill sidewalks are complete. For Plainfield Pavilion, there is no update right now. We still have to go back out to bid for design and then go out to bid again for build. We are applying for a registrar state grant for $4,600 to help them offset some early voting staffing fees. And that's,
What was that from?
it's through state, they have ARPA funds that they're sending.
Staffing for the early voting.
Yeah, because I forgot how much early voting cost them this year. It was a lot. So this
It
will
was
help offset.
46,000.
Yeah, so we'll offset some of those costs. We won't do the whole thing, but at least it's some of it. The lower level and the ramp outside here, we have closed the bid. It closed September 16th. We had 3 bidders. It will go to the next board of selectmen meeting to select the bidder. And that is it for my reports.
Okay, great. Thank you, Shannon. Kind of already touched on, of course, on their old business, ARPA business grant.
Yeah, there hasn't been anyone. They all, most of them gave all of their, I think it was August 1st would have been my next deadline. There was no change for their expenditures. A lot of them are waiting on either Lowe's to give them some type of order. They're just on back order or waiting for electricians to come in. So everything's kind of at standstill.
Yeah. All right. Under new business, review of the bylaws. I know this has been an ongoing thing that we've been talking about. Of course, we are missing one member tonight, so it is one of those things that I really would like everyone to be present when we kind of do the final review on it and make a motion and vote. So I think we've to be the November meeting because
You want to
of a
make a
change in
motion?
October.
You
Yeah.
want me to make a motion to
Sure.
table? I'll make a motion to table it until November.
I'll second it.
Not October.
Because no, we made a change in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, because October is a special meeting, and
Okay.
because of our bylaws, we can't
We can't.
change
talk
any
about it.
bylaws during a special meeting, it has to be a
Right,
regular meeting.
right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so.
And we had canceled the regular.
Yeah.
meeting in October.
Yeah, and all that's already online too, so if anyone forgets what the date was, it's all posted on the municipal meeting calendar on our town website.
Okay, so there was a motion and a second to table EDC bylaws as far as review and any action to the November regular meeting. All in favor, say aye. Motion carries. All right, next item under new business, celebrate Plainfield Day. We've already touched on it. The only thing I just wanted to see was who was going to be there. Were you going to be there at any point?
We had already booked a trip to Maine before I joined the commission, so
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
Okay. I know June and I will be there.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Yeah.
No, but we'll be there all day.
Yeah, and Shannon, you said you
Yeah, so I'm gonna be there all day. I
Okay.
just can't be at the table from 10 to 11 when we have the fitness court
Oh, that
open.
makes sense.
I did have, I talked to Russ this morning, and we aren't, he has kind of two options, either the
Oh.
one right next to you,
Mhm.
but he said it's by the pine tree, so he's a little worried about that, or it's by, I think, 34, 35, which is that Admiral from you. So that way you could keep an eye on the table.
Yeah, because the veterans are
Yeah.
right across.
That's why I saw when you guys were, so I
Yeah.
was like, okay, if you're gonna be there, then
Yeah,
at least you can watch the
we'll
table.
figure it out accordingly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fine.
yeah.
And I will, I'll touch base tomorrow with Denise and see if she's going to be there.
She cannot, she
Oh,
has
sure.
another job that she works that day during pretty much that same time frame,
Okay.
so it'll just be us three.
We'll
But I
manage.
plan to be there
Yeah.
the whole day.
Mhm.
I have everything ready to go in my car, so I have the tablecloth, I'll have the table, top of the tent. I have the nomination forms, the QR code to get the nomination forms, our
These,
four Plainfield
yeah.
brochures. Yeah, that, and then our totes, and then the donation box for the totes bags too.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have
Yeah.
everything ready.
No, I think we'll be good. Just hoping for good
Do
weather.
you have a cover for the table?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, we have the town of Plainfield one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
She can do it like.
I had everything, I was like, give me my checklist of everything I
Yeah.
needed.
Oh, that's.
So it's all in the tote, and it's all in my trunk right now, so I don't forget it.
All right, yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Celebrate Plainfield Day coming up. Should be good as far as coverage. Next item, correspondence. Have we gotten any more of the?
Yes, so we had 2 correspondents, so, well, for nomination forms, we're up to 5 total, which is
Good.
great. I'll start pushing it on our social media next week. I've been kind of pushing our ribbon cutting for the fitness court, and then we'll do that. I believe the deadline is October 7th for that, so pushing it at the end of September should line up good for us. For other correspondence, we have Tamika Coppage from Unified called about the town hosting another job fair.
Mhm.
They're very interested in us having one, so I probably,
Those are popular.
Yeah.
If it's advertised. well.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I said I'd start as a committee figuring out when we want to do one and what other companies we should reach out to for it.
Mhm.
She's the only one that's called so far, but I just let her know that I'll bring it to the committee about it. Plainfield Recreation inquired about the commission attending their Fall Fest and Trick or Treat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is October 26th. The Fall Fest is 1 to 4, and Trick or Treat is 5 to 7.
Yeah, I got an informational email from her, I don't know if June.
No, I haven't gotten anything out of it
What was the
yet.
date? I'm sorry.
October 26th.
I'll be here at the end of it.
So we can go to the Fall Fest. The only things that we wouldn't be able to sell the bags, we have to sign up as a vendor if we wanted to sell anything. And they're just asking that you have a kid activity for Fall Fest. And they did give a list, but I don't have the email printed. I printed it and I don't know where to put it.
Okay.
But things like yard games, face paintings on the list, things like that for the kids. If anyone was interested in signing up, just let me know. You can always send me an email if you wanted to be there. I will not be
Very
available that day. but-
Popular
Yeah.
event.
October 26th, you said?
Yep, October 26th, 1 to 4 for Fall Fest, 5 to 7 for Trick or Treat. If you want to do both, you can. If you just want to do one, we can also just do one.
Okay. Sounds good. And as we had acted on at the last meeting, we had scheduled the 10/10/24 meeting. So that's our next one. Not when it would usually be because it's a special meeting. 7 p.m. here, and that's when we'll be selecting
Yeah.
the business of the year.
How many did you say you've done so far?
5.
5, okay. That's more than we ever had
Yeah.
before.
So
We need
Kevin
person.
did give them to every employee here.
Okay,
I think I only got 1 back, so I'll be,
we'll be filling them out too.
I don't think so. Yeah,
She talks the talk.
yeah.
Okay.
I think she can't decide. So I'll be sending probably emails everyone with our Google
Yeah.
form link.
Yeah.
That would be easier for them to go in, and I'll also just go to everyone's office and harass them until they hand it to me.
Yep, so that's our next meeting. Anything else? Any correspondence?
That was it. Just those 2.
Kevin, anything?
No, I mean, we do have a few ribbon cuttings coming up, but one's for the sidewalk. I think those are the big things. I mean, we'll be talking more economic development about downtown Moosup later on because things are changing rapidly down there.
We do also, just so everyone knows, anytime someone fills out an application for planning and zoning for like what they're using their space for commercial wise, Katie, the zoning enforcement officer, does give it to me, and I just reach out to them and just kind of introduce myself to them, and then I tell them that when they're ready, that we will happily do a ribbon cutting with them. So recently it was a hair salon, a dog grooming salon. I don't know what the other business was. One of the business in there. So a lot of them reach out, they say thank you, and that they'll be in touch soon. So once
Yeah.
those get in touch, I will let you guys know.
That's a good introductory
Mhm.
start up. And do you have like a packet or anything? Or an email that you send to them, like with information about? Like I'll tell you, like with Plainfield Business Association, what we have is we actually just updated it because they have like some old contact information on it, but just basically saying like, welcome to Plainfield. Here's, what the business association is all about. If you're interested, here's how you sign up, so.
I do have a business resource guide that's on our website under EDC, and that one has like all, like the PBA, what it is, the chamber, joining that, local, like more state, federal help that they may be able to get, who to contact in the town hall if they have any questions about anything, their contact information, emails, phone numbers, where they're located in the town hall, because that can get confusing over a lower level. So I'll start attaching that to the emails.
Yeah, and it's a good, because it's one of those things of like, for some of us who've been involved with a lot of these for so many years, like it's kind of a no-brainer, we know they exist, but when a new business comes to town, you can't always assume they've heard of Plainfield Business Association or the chamber or know how to get involved. And I still think that one of the greatest meetings we had in recent time was when that business owner, that gentleman, was attending there, and he said, I was just curious, wanted to find out a little bit more. It's like, that's nice, we got somebody took their own initiative, and came out with that.
Yes, I'll definitely start attaching that one to it. And as everyone's contact information, if they need.
Okay. Anything else from members? If not, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion. Second it.
Okay, motion is second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned, 7:14.